Breaking news, guys. So I had another thought that I wanted to bring to your attention. Now, I just want to say I did a lot of thinking about Injustice and how they can make the game better, which just made me want to make this theory video. Not theory video, but this, rant video. So I think they should bring Grant Gustin, Ezra Miller, and Robert Pattinson into Injustice. And I'm going to explain to you why. Now, in order for me to do that, we need to talk about the fourth wall of revenue. The fourth wall of revenue is something that I came up with. It's a place that no video game company has made. Well, I take that back. It's a place where very few video game companies has made. And I would like to see NRS be one of the companies that makes it past that fourth wall of revenue. Now, just to clarify, the fourth wall of revenue is basically massive, not even AAA titles. They quadruple A titles, which is something I just made up. So a quadruple A title would be considered like Grand Theft Auto 5 is definitely a quadruple A title because it made billions of dollars, and if not close to it. Another game that would be considered a quadruple A title will also be Fortnite. Fortnite is just, it had that massive explosion. It's getting all type of characters, everything. So those are the only two games I could think of right offhand. If you guys can think of any other game that I may have missed, or that at least can live up to a good argument to be featured as a quadruple A title, let me know. But for right now, we only got Grand Theft Auto and we got freaking Fortnite. So now that I explained to you what the fourth wall of revenue is, let's get to the video. I would like to say Injustice 3, or the entire franchise I should say, has the most promise as a fighting game to break the fourth wall of revenue. Now, Injustice 2, to the best of my knowledge, did not have any well-known name actors in it at all. Injustice 3, or the Injustice franchise, gives them the opportunity to bring every big name person from Hollywood into Injustice to be scanned into the game. Now, I want to bring up another game that's really similar, and the game sold because of how popular everyone in the game was. And that game that I'm referring to is Def Jam Vendetta. Now, they had a game called Def Jam Vendetta. They also had another game called Def Jam Fight for New York. And then they had the one that was trash, which was the third one, that was called Def Jam DJ or some BS. That game was trash as hell. It was extremely trash. But anyway, so the game Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for New York, it has so many celebrity characters in it, which you can see here on your screen now. For example, it had like Snoop Dogg, DMX, Ludacris, Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes. Like, these were multi-million-dollar selling platinum artists. That's what they were. They had household value to their names. And that's what sold the game. The game really didn't need too much promotion, even though they spent money on promotion. And I think Injustice 3 can do the same thing, or I should say the Injustice franchise can do the same thing. Just imagine playing Injustice 3 and you get to play as Grant Gustin. You get his voice, you get his likeness, and you good to go. But just imagine you're an EZRA Miller fan from the Flash movie. You get his voice, you get his likeness, you get his suit, you get his lightning colors, you get all of that. That would be fantastic across the board. Like, say for example, if I wanted to play with Arrow and they allow me to play with Stephen O'Meal, who played Oliver Queen, or I can play with John Diggle or whatever, so my whole thing is, or like I could play with what's her name, Ruby Rose, who played Batwoman. That would be so dope, just to see the CW characters, or this Warner Brothers movie dimension, like having their actors in the game. Like, there's so many Batmans. Imagine having to unlock different Batmans. Like, let's say you got to do certain tasks or whatever the case is, and you get to unlock certain Batmans. Let's say you do a mission, right? And it say, congratulations, you have unlocked the Kevin Conroy Batman. You unlock his likeness, you unlock his skin, you unlock his voice, his voiceovers, and you unlock the version of his bat suit. That would be extremely dope. That would be super duper dope. But I'm gonna save that for another video as far as that part regarding all the Batmans, because that's a whole video by itself. So I'm gonna save that for something else. But I do think them bringing massive, well-known actors onto the screen is much needed. They really need to do something like that, because if they do that, it can help sell the game, especially bringing in Melissa Benoist as Supergirl, and then bringing in the new Supergirl that was in the Flash movie would be dope. Bringing in Ben Affleck as Batman, that would be dope. And just bringing in, you know, Henry Cavill as Superman, that would be dope. And then bringing in my boy from the CW network, I can't think of his name right off. Oh, his name's Tyler Hoechlin. Bringing in Tyler Hoechlin as Superman, oh my God. Just imagine fighting Superman online and not having to fight the same Superman over and over again, because people are picking these different Superman. You know, like them having a Nicolas Cage Superman and stuff. Now, let's get to the business side. A lot of you probably gonna be like, well, dude, that sounds good and all, but that's going to cost some money. That's going to cost a lot of money to get something like that done. You got to pay all these actors, all this money. Well, that's WB's problem to figure out, not mine. My goal of this video is to make the game as fun as possible. I think they can pull it off, even if they only did like 3 or 4 skins. Like, they don't have to OD with it and make every single character like a celebrity or anything. They can just maybe do like 1 or 2. I would be fine. Sorry guys. I would be fine with just 1 or 2, you know, because if they did that, then at least we would get 1 or 2 characters and we would know that they're actually catering to the game. That would be pretty good. So they do have the potential to break into the fourth wall of revenue. They really can, because you got the DC property license, you got all these superheroes, you got all these villains, you got all these actors that are playing them. Now, I will say this, when you're playing Injustice 2, we don't even care about who the voice actor is for the majority of these characters. At least I don't. Now, I gotta give Mortal Kombat 11 its credit. We got Ronda Rousey as Sonya Blade. You know, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge Ronda Rousey fan, but I'm well aware of who she is and who she was at the time. I didn't care for it, but her name was big enough for me to know, oh, that's Ronda Rousey. You know, that's MMA/WWE Women's Champion Ronda Rousey at the time she was. Or I think, did she ever become champion? Yeah, I think she did become champion or whatever. But anyway, you get my point regardless or whatever. So that's basically what I have to say there, is that they really have the opportunity to turn Injustice into a massive fighting game. Now, just imagine if Marvel themselves came out with something different and you could play as Nick Fury. Let's say Injustice was successful and then Marvel followed up with their own game, you know, and then you get to play as Nick Fury. Then when you pick Spider-Man, you get to play as Tom Holland and MJ. You know, you get what I'm saying. You get where I'm going with this, right? You could play as Tobey Maguire, or you could play as the other Spider-Man, the dude from the Amazing Spider-Man. Can't think of his name right off top, but you get where I'm going with it. And it's just like, that would be super fantastic to do something like that. It would really take the games to another level, because we grew to love these characters. We love these characters. They're a part of our childhood. They're a part of our adulthood. They're a part of our teenageism, you know, and I think it would be great for them to add something else to this game, because guess what? Playing Injustice, for me, it just seems like a whole bunch of people pretending to be superheroes. There is no face actors that we know of. I don't know any of these face actors at all. They're just random faces to me. You know, so I appreciate with Mortal Kombat 11, well, I could say the same thing for Mortal Kombat 1, but I would say more so Mortal Kombat 11 because it looks so realistic, is that they're using, sorry guys, they're using actual face models that have souls with them, which gives the game that extra flavor just by them putting real people faces in the game. You know, these computer generated faces that they got for Injustice is just ain't hitting. Now, I have never seen a video that shows the face actors for the Injustice people. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did get scanned into the game by actual people. But as far as I'm concerned, all the characters, they just seem like dead characters to me. You know, so I just think there's a way for them to be able to make it better. That's all I think. I think it'll be good if they are able to do that, because it will allow an entirely different floodgate to open, not only for superhero games but for other games too, because we can get us kind of like a horror pack game, and I think that'll be dope, you know, just with all the horror characters made by NRS or whatever, because fighting game is their thing. That's what they do. So I just think they have a lot of potential, and they have a lot of promise to make things happen, you know. So I'm going to cut this video just a little bit short for today, but I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you think it's a good idea for them to include celebrity actors into the game as mentioned? Grant Gustin, EZRA Miller, Robert Pattinson, Stephen Amell, Melissa Benoist. I would love to see them include these people. Javicia, who played the Black Batwoman. Then you got Ruby Rose, who played the White Batwoman. And, you know, I just think it would be pretty good for us to see something like that or whatever. So, yeah, I want you to sound off in the comment section below, because I really want to know if that's something you would be interested in for NRS to make it. And make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications if this is your first time watching this video, because I really love putting these thought videos out there and having you guys watch them. You know, no leak BS, none of that. We just kind of having fun. We just talking about the game that we love, or one of the games that we highly anticipate or whatever, you know. So that's gonna be super duper dope. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing more of you guys in the comments, and stay tuned for the next Injustice video. More Mortal Kombat content coming, and of course more GTA content coming, and I will be adding some other series to the channel. Smash that like button if you were entertained and if you enjoyed yourself.
I've been in the spot going crazy. Yeah, they throw shade, but they don't faze me. All these people hating cause they hate me.
Going crazy.
Then I do more than they do. Yeah. Pull up Bentley Continental cool. Yeah. Wake up in the morning next to you. Yeah. Count a million just to start my day. If you say you love me, girl, you know it's just a phase. Hey, I've been waiting on you for some days. Before your car smash, better look all the ways. I don't take advice, so there's nothing you can say. Titties in my face, gonna be hard to look away. I've been in the spot going crazy. Yeah, they throw shade, but they don't faze me. All these people hating cause they hate me.
Going crazy.
Then I do more than they do. Yeah. Pull up Bentley Continental cool. Yeah. Wake up in the morning next to you. Yeah. Count a million just to start my day. If you say you love me, girl, you know it's just a phase. Hey, I've been waiting on you for some days. Before your car smash, better look all the ways. I don't take advice, so there's nothing you can say. Titties in my face, gonna be hard to look away. I've been in the spot going crazy. Yeah, they throw shade, but they don't faze me. All these people hating cause they hate me.
Going crazy.
Then I do more than they do. Yeah. Pull up Bentley Continental cool. Yeah. Wake up in the morning next to you. Yeah. Count a million just to start my day. If you say you love me, girl, you know it's just a phase. Hey, I've been waiting on you for some days. Before your car smash, better look all the ways. I don't take advice, so there's nothing you can say. Titties in my face, gonna be hard to look away. I've been in the spot going crazy. Yeah, they throw shade, but they don't faze me. All these people hating cause they hate me.
Going crazy.
Then I do more than they do. Yeah. Pull up Bentley Continental cool. Yeah. Wake up in the morning next to you. Yeah. Count a million just to start my day. If you say you love me, girl, you know it's just a phase. Hey, I've been waiting on you for some days. Before your car smash, better look all the ways. I don't take advice, so there's nothing you can say. Titties in my face, gonna be hard to look away.